Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Zacharias. We're back with more of Avadon, the Black Fortress. Here we are finally in the Jareth Deeps. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and proceed. After a long hike, you arrive at the Jareth Deeps. This is a network of narrow, dry valleys carved out of the eastern edge of a jagged mountain chain. You are now miles into the far lands, deep in the Wretchlands. Any ogres who come here risk being hunted down and destroyed. Larger creatures settling in land set aside for the wretches is not good for the pack. There were once several mines in these valleys, and the piles of rubble and rusted cart track are still visible. You can understand why the ogres would come here. There must be many miles of intact tunnels under your feet, and this is definitely the right area. The ogres have made no effort to disguise their presence. The tracks of their massive feet are everywhere, along with gnawed bones and piles of fresh garbage. The creatures who have been angering Zethron are somewhere ahead. Even though you are far from civilization and a land infested with ogres, it somehow doesn't surprise you that the first person you meet is the Wayfarer. He emerges from the cliff shadow, still in his black Shadow Walker garb. The heat seems to barely faze him. He waves to you as you approach. I am glad you have finally arrived. I did not have much longer to wait. I need to speak with you. An excellent opportunity awaits you. Weren't you in Cameria? He nods. Servants of Avadon are able to travel very quickly. So can those who work with and support the servants of Avadon, like me. How did you find me here? It is our business to find out where the hands of Avadon are at all times. Otherwise, how can we hire them? As for how we found out, I would rather not say. But don't worry. Get out of my way. The Wayfarer takes a small step back and then continues talking as if you hadn't said anything. I only offer you an opportunity. That is why I asked you to find information about Commander Ryozo when you went to Zethron's Air. I wanted to tell you something about that. Yes? You did not obtain the information about Ryozo that we desired. You no longer need to bother. We learned what we needed to on our own. Unfortunate things. His harsh exterior conceals some ugly truths. You still want me to work for you? What have you learned about Ryozo? I am pleased that you are interested. Commander Ryozo is not a loyal servant of Avadon. He is a turncoat, trying to hire Zethron away from the Pact. Of course, the hand that found proof of such a thing would earn great prestige in the eyes of Redbeard. Shima looks surprised. Ryozo is no friend of mine, but it will take proof for us to believe such a charge. The Wayfarer nods. You will have it. How did you learn this? I deal with many people for information. And what do you want from me? Commander Ryozo is still in the Dragon's Lair, but he will not be for long. I believe that he may have letters hidden there, papers that prove his treacherous dealings. Find them if they exist and deliver them to the Watcher there. When this is done, your reward will be left in an old crate where I was hiding. He points to the north. I can't do this. Unfortunate, but you may change your mind. He looks to the north. There is a crate over there. If you find the evidence and turn it in, a reward will be left for you there. He gives you a brief bow and turns away. The Wayfarer contacted you in Jareth Deeps. He told you that Commander Ryozo back in Zethron's Eyrie is the traitor. You can find papers proving that somewhere back there. If you can find the papers and turn them in to an official there, a reward will be waiting for you in a crate back in the Deeps. Oh, so I have to do this? This weather crate looks like it's been here for over 30 years. Boards cracking in the hot sun. You look inside and find a few rusting picks and shovels. I wonder if we can tell Commander Ryozo, though. I mean, I hate to leave the Jareth Deeps, but I wonder if we can warn him in advance. Okay, let me see if I can... Well, I know where it is, because I know which spot, but... I really don't want to... Because obviously the Wayfarer is trying to manipulate. Fortunately, I already cleared out this section. I don't like that I'm taking a bit of a detour here, but just because of this, but it feels like something we have to do. But I can say, but maybe we could turn it into someone else. Okay, I think it was these stairs up over here. Over in this section. Where the heck is it at? Oh, duh, we have to turn this. I was like, what the heck am I doing here? This isn't it. This was just a way out. Man, feels like a freaking goose chase trying to find these papers again. And this Wayfarer character is just shady as all hell. Okay, there's stairs down over here. I could have been ogre bashing and they had me doing this. Okay, it's not gonna be... Where the crap is that one library again? What the heck? Where is this library at? At least no more monsters spawn here. Because I would hate to have to do this and waste time just beating up a bunch of lizards again just to get to these papers when I could be back in the Direct Deeps hunting ogres and doing what I was meant to do. Okay, how do I get over to the records hall again? Because that's clearly where I need to go. Okay, yeah. It's not right here? He flipped through the records on this pedestal. There are accounts of recent meetings between envoys and Zethron, who came, what they wanted, okay, so report it to an official. Okay, well, we already have that quest, but... where the heck did I find that room? Okay, I already have that. Okay, I don't get it. What am I supposed to be reporting to? Maybe I already have the information and I just have to report it to an official somewhere? This feels like such a waste of time right now. Because I would much rather be ogre bashing. Then again, I think I remember the game saying when I first found it while exploring there that I can decide what to do with the information later. So, maybe Miranda? It is annoying as hell that that Wayfarer keeps popping up at random times when I don't want him to. Where the crap are the papers, though? Oh, looks like somehow already completed it. Okay, maybe I have to... Who's the official I need to talk to, then? Hold on, let me look this up real quick, because it's driving me crazy. Okay, so... apparently... the papers are somewhere in a locked room that I haven't explored yet, or... So, let's go ahead and find that room real quick. Ah, I need more lockpicks? Dang it. First, let's get more lockpicks. Man, I spent 18 minutes just by doing this freaking thing. I want to kill some ogres. I wonder if, Alright, I wonder if I can get more lockpicks from, Smith Dumont real quick so I can get into that room. But yeah, I saw a comment that said... comment online that said in that southwest room, so let's go ahead and explore more rooms while we're here. While we're at it. Oh no, I don't want to sell anything. I want to... Oh, dang it, he doesn't have any lockpicks right now? Hang on. Alright, is there somebody here that sells lockpicks? Because I desperately need them. Okay, you know what? Okay, perfect. He has lockpicks. I didn't mean to buy a cloak though, but whatever. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go all the way back out here and see if we can get into that southwest room now. You search through the papers in the stats. They are the letters and notes of a Hoklandan commander named Ryozo. Though these are private notes, being a hand at Avadon, you have every right to look through them. At first, you find nothing but supply ledgers and personal correspondence. Then you find a false bottom in one of the drawers. Underneath it, you discover several letters. They appear to be from the Tawan Empire, one of the northern farlands. The letters indicate that Ryozo has, in return for generous payments, agreed to try on their behalf to convince Sethron to leave the pact and go north. Interesting. You keep the papers. Let's take some coins while we're here. Alright, let's go to Ryozo first, because I want to hear his side. I found these papers in your quarters. Ryozo looks confused. He takes the papers and reads them. He looks up at you, stunned. He is arrogant no longer. He looks confused and terrified. Where did you get these? Who placed? I have never seen. But you are Hand. You could have killed me for no reason. You deny that they are yours? I live for the pact. I would never betray it. And so clumsy a fashion, it is pure foolishness. So now what happens? You are a Hand. You can do what you want, even inflict such an injustice. Leave me and do what you will. I will compose myself. He hands the papers back and turns away, shuddering with anger or fear. Oh no, he seems genuinely nervous here. I'd like to talk to you about Ryozo. Ah, the Hoklandan, yes? Came to the dragon for something. Angry, about to leave, arrogant, but that's not unusual for an envoy. What about him? Nothing. It is not important. Watcher Haressa seems confused, but she says nothing. Alright, good day. You take the papers away and discreetly dispose of them. Considering how scared he gotten, I feel like that's the best option. Wait, what if we said we knew they were fake, though? Can we... Oh, yeah, it looks like it autosaves every time you enter an area, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and... do that. Okay. Yeah, so every time you enter an area, it autosaves, so that's good. Okay, we can actually see all the alternative to this. If we... Because what if the Wayfarer deliberately, or somebody deliberately put them there, broke into his room and deliberately put them there to accuse him? That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so let's see the alternative. If we choose to say we believe they're fake. I suspect that they are fake. Of course they are. I live for the pact. I would never betray it, and in so clumsy fashion, it is pure foolishness. So now what happens? Shuddering with anger or fear. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, same dialogue as before. I don't trust the Wayfarer at all, so... Nothing. It is not important. Okay, so now we got rid of the papers. Too bad he doesn't have different dialogue, though, if you do choose to get rid of the papers. But yeah, I feel like somebody might have set him up there. Okay, now can we finally get around to a little bit of ogre killing? Okay, I actually want to save my lockpicks, so... Why is it so dang quiet, though? Oh, never mind. We've found some combat now. Okay, so we killed some there. Oh, we found some people here. And Cava Scouts. The ogres outside had trapped a small patrol of Cava Scouts in this clearing. Luckily, you were able to slay them before they had time to close in and kill these humans. They are exhausted, hungry, and weak, but one watcher manages to rise and greet you. Good to see you, she says. I am Watcher Akasa. We have... She pauses to cough. We are scouts, trapped here. Thanks for the help. Were you sent for us? Watcher Harissa sent me to find you. She did? Knew she wouldn't leave us out here. Took longer to get help than we thought. We still need help. Need to get out of Jareth Deep safely. Once we're out, we can get home ourselves. Tell me why you are out here. When the ogre started to attack, the dragon Harissa told Watcher Harissa where he thought the ogres were. Harissa ordered us to come out here. See if we could find ogres. She laughs dryly. We found ogres. You and Harissa are both watchers? Why did she send you? Watcher commands a blade of 10 soldiers. When several blades are in one place, one watcher is given precedence. That was Harissa. I didn't mind. I wanted to be out hunting. It was turned out to be hard. I'm looking for an ogre lair. Can you help me find it? She nods. Oh, there are ogres. Lots of them. They had a big fort to the southeast, but they abandoned it. Don't know where they went. They're still near, though. Anything else you have seen? She looks up. A dragon. Saw it circling around several times over the last few days. It saw us, didn't hunt us, didn't help us. Don't know where it lives. One of the other scouts laughs and says, maybe we dreamed it. How did those ogres trap you? Some of them saw us and gave chase. Then we ran into another group, snuck up on us from behind. We were careless, cocky. They were organized for ogres. That is happening a lot lately. Well, if we get back to warn the others, it won't happen again. No more complacency. What happened then? We killed quite a few of them. Others trapped us here, but they were too afraid to attack. Just waited for us to pass out, slit our throats. Glad you came. Glad of it. Then you came. Glad of it. What do you need from me? We'll walk out of these. Just stay with us. Protect us if we want to run into ogres. That's all. But soon, we don't have much strength left. Alright, leave, I will follow. Watcher Acosta's command picks up their weapons and remaining provisions. Once we are out of the depths, we can survive in the desert. Just need to be away from ogres. We know the best route. Follow. They walk to the south, trying to stay as alert as possible. Some of them are already staggering. So we'll take a fine cloak and... well, they don't have much, but at least they have a health potion and stuff like that. Let's give it to him. I like how Xander got caught up with the group for a moment. Oop, I forgot. Yeah, you definitely don't want to rely on the scouts to do anything. I'm guessing you couldn't clear this yourself. You have to actually walk with them and fight ogres along the way. Oof, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, he dropped a weapon. Rune Edge Glaive. 10% magical damage. Ooh, that is very good, actually. We might hang on to that for Sevelin. Perfect. We got those scouts out alive then. Let's go back to Watcher Harissa now. I met your soldiers. They were trapped by some ogres. Harissa listens attentively as you tell her the tale of what happened. You rescued all of them. I am most grateful. That was bravely done. I will unlock a workshop for you. Take what you need. Also, she gives you a glittering gemstone, an extra reward for you. And in time, I might need more help from you. Please, if you survive, come see me later. You have more work for me? Not yet, but I'm sure I will soon. As long as there are more invaders in the Hells, not less, I will need your aid. Okay, so we completed that. What's the other workshop that unlocked? Is it really this one now? Oh snap, it is. I still want to know who we could give this to. Here though. Wand of Lightning. Yeah, we'll just... Curing Brew. Okay, that must be the final workshop she can unlock for us. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and head right back to the Dreath Deeps. Okay, this is an exit out. We'll get back here. There is an entrance to a mine to the southeast. The totem is erected in front of it, clearly advertised that these tunnels have been settled by a tribe of ogres, a large one from the look of it. At first, you think that you were already able to find the ogres you were hunting. It didn't take long, but then you realize that something is wrong. It is quiet. There are no guards, no livestock, no hunting wolves. Strange. Where have the creatures fled? Okay, so we found some hellhounds right there. I was about to say hell wolves, but it's just hellhounds. Hell wolves is a pretty cool name, though. Let's do that. You look around the abandoned ogre lair. The creatures left in a hurry, or they did a credible job of making it look that way. Rubble and trash are everywhere, and little bit of value has been left behind. And yet the ogre tracks outside are still fresh, and there have been plenty of the creatures roaming the woods. It is still too early to report what you have found back to Zethron. Whoever is responsible for the attacks might still be nearby. More loot to sell. Alright, I'm pretty sure that those two wheels just turn those gates out there. Okay, I don't see a switch either. Oh, where'd you come from? Get out of here with that. I don't see a switch or anything we could use to get elsewhere. Let's just explore north then. Or explore this section. There is new construction in this valley. A dark stone dome looms above you. Statues flank the entrance, and a shining marble floor is visible inside. You were not told to expect anything like this. This is not ogre handiwork. It is too new and too grand. When you get closer, a draft of icy air hits you, making you shiver. This is very strange. An ogre seer. Okay, let's do that. Ooh, we can do another power level specialization level. Let's do that. I like the power specialization left over the other two ones, to be honest. Even though we could increase these and then invest in other skills, but I think I like the extra stuff more. Right. Assault Crystal. Curing Brew. There is a woman in a leather jerkin standing by this fire. She is favoring her left leg. Her right leg is wrapped in a crude, dirty bandage. When she hears you, she whirls around, saying, "Where have you been? Those cursed ogres threw a..." And then she sees you. It is Neray, the smuggler. The moment she recognizes you, she exclaims a loud, sincere expletive. Then she dives for the trapdoor in the alcove to the south. Dun dun dun. Well, we found Neray the smuggler at least. Alright, but with that in mind though, I'm going to go ahead and save the game right here, but I'll see you all soon with the next part of Let's Play.